In this video, we will show how you can use AI within Databricks to make it easier to work with National Hockey League data and drive insights from it. In a previous video, we showed how Koantek has built daily refresh pipelines that load Sportlogiq data into Delta Lake on Databricks in Unity Catalog managed schemas and tables. With the data pipelines collecting the data that we need from Sportlogiq, we can take advantage of various AI capabilities built into Databricks. Databricks has an AI assistant you can access anywhere in the platform. Here, I'm going to ask it to help me find some tables related to face-offs. As we can see, the assistant is able to return all the tables that we have in our catalog. Sometimes when you have a lot of data, it's tough to find the tables that you're looking for, so having a tool like this is very useful. Databricks is flexible in the coding approach that you are most comfortable with. In this demonstration, we're going to work with a Databricks notebook, which is going to allow your team to collaborate together and work in whatever language you feel most comfortable with. Maybe it's Python, SQL, Scala, or even R. The Databricks assistant can work alongside you just like Copilot or any other AI programming tool that you're familiar with. Right here in this cell, we're collecting some data from face-offs. You can see we're looking at offensive zone, neutral zone, and defensive zone faceoffs with entry passes and scoring chances afterward. I can go ahead and run the cell, and it returns some interesting data, but I think I want to modify this a little bit more and make it include a few more columns of information. So what I can do is I can highlight, I can toggle the assistant, and then I can just give it a simple prompt, such as this one, where I ask it to modify the query to only select players from the Panthers. Maybe I'm a team and I'm the Panthers and I just want to see my own players. And I also only want to look at data for the regular season. And I also want to make sure that I collect the games played for each player, so I can contextualize the number of face-off wins that they have compared to the number of games that they've played. So I'm going to go ahead and run that. I'm going to see if it's able to generate a new query, and it looks like it does. So I'm going to go ahead and accept that, and I'm going to go ahead and modify this to be regular. Then from there, I'm able to also collect the number of games played, and I'm also only seeing the players that play for the Florida Panthers. So this is great. One of the nice things about the AI assistant as well is that if you have a typo or if you undergo an error, you can easily just click on diagnose and you can have it help you fix the error that you're looking for. So it's a pretty robust tool. It has a lot of built-in commands and it makes programming in Databricks a lot easier. Databricks has built-in AI functions as well that you can use with SQL. In this case, we want to analyze a specific game, a playoff game that occurred between the Florida Panthers and the New York Rangers on May 22nd, 2024. In this case, I'm going to be collecting a player that I've specified. It's going to be Sam Bennett. And I'm going to collect the events of the entire game for that player. So we can see throughout the entire game, we could see all of the specific plays that he's made from beginning to end for that game. It also tracks the time. And this is all data that's collected by Sportlogiq. I'm going to clean up the data a little bit and I'm going to convert it into a string that I can use as an AI prompt. And then I'm going to use this built-in AI generate function, which is going to invoke a built-in Databricks AI model that's going to answer whatever prompt I give it inside of the parentheses right here. In this case, I'm going to format this prompt right here to summarize the performance of our specified player during this game. I want it to explain what he did in every single period and describe how his performance affected the outcome of the game. And I also want to include an overall summary of his game performance at the end. And I'm going to be passing in the game report that we had that's been formatted into a long string. So I've specified I want to use Sam Bennett, who plays for the Panthers. So I'm going to go ahead and build this query right here. And I'm going to go ahead and print the results from invoking this AI generate function. And having these built-in functions like this is really useful in Databricks because we can do sentiment analysis, we can do translation, all kinds of prompt. Whatever you can pass a prompt into, it can create an answer for. So in this case, we see it built a game summary for him. We can see at specific points in the game, it shows when he had specific passes, when he lost the puck. It also shows at the end of the game, I believe he had a goal. Yeah, he had a goal near the end of the game. It says overall he had a solid performance, and it gives a kind of an overall indicator of how this player performed. So in this case, these functions are going to be really useful for scouting reports, for parsing these long lists of data that teams have after games and being able to kind of drive insights from it. And all of these things are built into Databricks. And what's great about Databricks is that it's the premier place for data with AI. Databricks has a lot of new things coming out related to AI. One of the big things is a tool called Lakehouse IQ, which is going to allow you to just pass in natural language prompts like this and receive insights about your data. You won't have to know SQL. You won't have to know a lot of these intense coding approaches. You can just ask natural language English questions, and it will be able to go through the data that you have here in your catalog and answer the questions that you have. So that's going to be a game changer for sports teams as far as scouting goes. Just being able to ask questions in English and to get answers, from all of this data that we have. And Databricks and Koantek can make all of this possible with the data pipelines already built. All you have to do is get on Databricks, and we can help you get this data in and your Sportlogiq data that you already use, and help you get going on improving your team and making the best decisions going forward. So I hope this was informational. I hope you were able to learn a little bit more about how Databricks and Koantek can help you out. And I appreciate you for watching. So thank you.